This is something that I'm not sure if I came up with. I probably heard it from some interview or maybe reading it or a video somewhere. I'm not exactly sure, but it's something I've been saying for a long time. And if you've watched our videos on this channel, you know it's something that I bring up quite a bit, probably more than I should, but it's a good example of filmmaking as a whole, I think. The analogy is this. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Filmmaking is like a jungle that you have to get through. We start off on one side and our goal is to get to the other side. Now, the other side could be becoming a paid professional in the industry, or the other side could simply be making a movie with your friends. What that end goal is dependent on you. And that's for you to know, and only you can really decide that. But the jungle itself, that's the filmmaking part. That's the tricky part to navigate. Any art form, really. See, there's lots of different ways to go through a jungle. You can hike with just your boots and a backpack. You can take a car, a nice truck, an all-terrain truck. You could take a motorcycle and go through it. You could skateboard, which might be difficult, but I suppose you could do it. You could tie a rope from one end and to the other and swing down. You can swing through the tree lines. You could fly over if you don't want to go through it. You could jump in the water and take a canoe down. You could take many days and set camps along the way and bring a tent with you, or you could try to do it all in one day. It's not important how you get through the jungle. What's important is that you get through the jungle. And there's no right or wrong way to get through the jungle, to get to the other side. I suppose the only wrong way to do it is, make sure you don't get eaten by a tiger or stung by a poisonous insect or bitten by a snake. As long as you can avoid those trappings, you're good. Don't let someone who is flying over the jungle with a helicopter tell you you're doing it wrong because you are walking on foot. Don't let someone who is racing through the jungle in one day tell you you're doing it wrong because you are walking and camping and taking many days to get through the jungle. The point here being is there's no right or wrong way to get, well, not even to get into filmmaking, but to filmmaking. There's no right or wrong way to do filmmaking. As long as you're making movies, as long as you're creating, as long as you know what that goal on the other side of the jungle is, there's no real wrong way to do it. So don't let people tell you how to do something or not to do something. Of course, if you want to walk through the jungle and someone you admire and respect and look up to who has also walked through the jungle before, they probably have some good advice for you. But again, if you want to walk through the jungle, maybe don't listen to the person who flew a plane over the jungle or took a boat through the jungle. Or maybe it is good to listen to them. Maybe you should listen to all sorts of different people who've gone through that jungle in all the different ways and decide the way that's best for you to do it. The point is, filmmaking is a jungle. And if you're a filmmaker, your job is to get from one side of it to the other side. So what are you doing today that is helping you do that?